going on? Dead Revamped, TWD. How is everybody doing? How is everybody feeling out there? Me, I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling good tonight. We will discuss some things. But we talking about Eugene. I got, fan questions, and, that's a new thing I'm going to implement, fan questions. But we talking about Eugene today, man, the backstory. Had to do my research on Eugene. So that's what we talking about today. We talking about Eugene, and I got some questions, for the people. First of all, I want to shout out this guy. If he comes on here, Quentin Gilmore. If he comes on here, we taking a shot, people, man. We taking a shot. Got my cup. We're gonna take a shot. That's for the donations. Whoever donate, But Quentin Gilmore, he donated yesterday. My first donation ever. So it's big. It's big. Let me man, I didn't want to do this. It was huge, a huge donation. Well, it wasn't huge, but it was huge. But it was, whatever. I just appreciate it, man, so much, and I appreciate the people, man. And I don't know. It makes you feel good that you got people, tuning in and rocking with you and throughout this Walking Dead thing. But like I said, Quentin Gilmore, he donated for the first time on this platform. Quentin Gilmore, I have to shout you out, man. It's a blessing, man. I'm grateful. I feel honored, special. So just, I like to, give people they just do, man, when they donate to the show, man. Because I'm just gonna make it. It's just whoever donate, I'm gonna put it right to the platform. I'm in my room. I got my phone. First thing I'm gonna do is buy a camera so y'all can see clearly. We don't have to, do, none of the camera. I'm always fixing my phone. So this thing is cracked up, and I gotta make sure, that I can see what people writing. So I try to, move in a little bit. Let me try to put this and try to move myself in closer. I got this thing set up, so. But we gonna keep it moving, man. We talking about Eugene today, and I got the fan questions that I'm implementing. So we talking about Eugene. So when some people get in here on the live screen, then we gonna talk. Gonna definitely talk. But as far as me, I'm doing good. Can't complain. Life. A lot of things is going on in the world today. Trickster Studio. Abu Aga Boga. I don't know. Okay, how you doing, Tristan? I want to let you know that this platform is for the Walking Dead fans, and I'm just glad you popped up, whether you stay, whether you don't stay, but I just want to say God bless to you and your family. And thanks for coming. Thanks for saying hi. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything. And this is a family/Walking Dead show. We talk The Walking Dead all the time, and, Oh, okay. You just finished Saints and Sinners. Saints and Sinners. I'm not too familiar with Saints and Sinners. Change my ending quickly. Okay. can't really see I don't know why I can't really see the last VR game. I think you said VR game. Oh man, I don't know about Saints and Sinners, man. Wow, man. I'm not too much of a gamer, but I like my, mafia games. I like, what else? I stopped playing basketball games. I'm a basketball fan. I'm from New York, New York Knicks. So but what else? Call of Duty. I like that until it got too. I don't know. The later versions got a little complicated for me, man. I can't. I just like to play the games and go to war. But far as all the you gotta the codes and you gotta get I don't know, it was a lot for me, man. I just but I like the Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto is cool, so those are the games that I play, so yep. Today we will be talking about, I got some fan questions, like I said, and we will talk Eugene. I did my research from all the way from Eugene when he was a child, and I'm going to bring that in. We're just going to have discussions. Tricksters, we just sit here and we just talk, man. Group of guys come on, we just talk, whatever you want to talk about. If you feel like, anytime you want to donate to the channel, go ahead, donate. I appreciate it. I will definitely shout you out. And what else? Other than that, yeah, we just be talking. Anything you gotta say, anything you want to say, anything, anytime, come and say it. And the floor is basically yours. The floor is yours, and I just, I probably feed in and feed off of what you talking about, but basically, this is y'all show. I bring a show for the fans and the TWD fans and then fans alike. Some people like different shows. I like different things, but me, this is a Walking Dead platform. But we could talk about whatever, man. Whatever you want to talk about, anytime, there's a positive family Walking Dead, so that's what I try to promote positively and just being a big fan of the Walking Dead and bringing it all together. That's what I'm about. That's what I do. So. And like I said, today we will be talking about Eugene, past and present. I think Eugene is so unique. I think Eugene is the most interesting character out of the whole show. Nobody is that thing you just keep thinking about, man. What if? I got some questions, man. I got for the people, so I'm gonna wait till some people come in. And, we gonna see, man. When you come in, please just hit the like button. That'll be great for me, man. Just hit the like button when you show up, when you come in. Hit the like button, and we gonna roll. We gonna roll. We gonna rock and roll. We gonna rock and roll. But other than that, everything is everything. You come in, hit the like button, please. That's all. All you gotta do, hit the like button. I will greatly appreciate it. Yep, today we will be discussing Eugene. I got a lot of information about Eugene. I didn't know a lot of, some things we probably did know about Eugene, but other things we didn't know. So we got a lot to talk about, man. We have a lot to talk about as far as Eugene, and I got questions for the people. So yeah, gonna have a good show. We always got a good show. People come in, people talk, people go back and forth about, what they believe happened on this episode of this season and what they think what they think about Rick, what they think about Daryl, anything. Well, your favorite character. We just talk, man. We just talk here, man. It's great, man. It's good to be here with y'all, man. It's absolutely wonderful to be here with y'all, with the people, just talking Walking Dead and family and whatever else y'all want to talk about. So Definitely, I am definitely grateful for you guys just coming in here and showing your face, going in and out. I appreciate it. And when you come in, try if you could hit the like button, and we gonna rock and roll, man. We gonna like I said today, we talking about Eugene. We talking about Eugene. I mean, we gonna go all the way back to his childhood. We gonna go. I got some information as far as Eugene. So let's talk. Once again, I feel like he is the most, not one of the most. I feel like Eugene is the most interesting character of all time as far as The Walking Dead. From season 1 to season 11, we never came across anybody like Eugene. So we will talk about him, man. I mean, there's so much to get into. Some things I wrote down. I got my notes, but I wrote some things down, and some things I just didn't write down. So hopefully I can remember. I'm trying to see if one of my guys, he came through. He donated yesterday, so I'm going to take a shot. When he come in, I'm going to take a shot, and I'm going to, celebrate him for donating to the channel. So anytime somebody donate, I take a shot. Hopefully I got to keep focused, but people donate, I take a shot, man, and we just talk, man. That's what it's about, man. It's about family. It's about us, me and you. We talking and we vibing. We connecting. It's about connecting with people. I want this show to be about family. I want this show to be about honoring each other, love, and all the positive, all the stuff. Everybody from everywhere, every walk of life. I don't care where you from. I don't care who you are. I don't care. Like, this is a fan. I want this. I want to build this community. I'm trying to build something here. I am definitely trying to build something based on family, and most of all, because this is a Walking Dead show, we talking about the Walking Dead. Anything Walking Dead, and anything else you might like another show. Pixel, how's it going, man? It's going great. Because of you. That's why it's going great. You here. So, well, anyway, how's your family? How's everybody? I really hope everybody, your family is good, man. I hope everybody in your family, Pixel, is doing absolutely wonderful, man. And I hope it just keeps going, and I hope they get everything they want. Hope you get everything you want, Pixel. You was the first one. You was one of the first. It was, my God, he was first, then you came in after him, I think. So y'all two was the first, and I always show y'all, make sure I have to remind myself to show y'all love and to, All right, Pixel said I'm good, traveling to Indiana tomorrow. Okay, that's cool. Alexander, that's my guy. He was first, and then you came right after him. So I always shout you guys out, man. I love y'all guys. I respect y'all. This is a family thing, man. This is definitely a family thing. Well, you going, hey, man, travel, hopefully, of course, everything will work out for y'all, on y'all travels, but, man, I hope, everything work out for y'all, man. Traveling is good, man. I wish I can do some traveling. I traveled once, went back home for my mother's birthday, but, it's good to travel, man. It's good to get away, man. It's good to clear your mind. If that's what you want to do, you want to do other things, you want to have fun, you want to, I don't know. Pixels, it's a 12-hour drive. Ooh, wee. Can I do 12 hours? Drive? I don't know if I can do 12 hours, Pixel. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I got to move around. I got to... of course you're going to stop. Y'all going to stop and, probably hit a gas station or, get some stuff to eat and then just, rest a little bit. But I can't drive for 12 hours. I don't drive anyway. My wife, she the better drive. She drives. So, but I don't know, man. You driving 12 hours? I don't think I could. I don't know, man. If I had to, maybe I can drive 12 hours, but I don't know, man. Pixel say just gotta get up early. Yeah, man. That's what it is. You do that's definitely true. You have to get up early. You can't if you can't BS. You gotta get up early. You gotta have your stuff from the night before. Everything ready to go in the car. People gotta be ready, no BS. You just gotta be ready to go, man. That's all. Everybody has to be on time. Um, yeah, but like I was saying earlier, we talking about Eugene, because I honestly think he's the most interesting character ever on the TWD, on the Walking Down Clear. I don't care spin-offs. I don't care what's going. Eugene is the most interesting character. Eugene Porter. Yes, man. There you go. There you go right there. I told you, man. Yeah, there you go. What's going on? Alexander is definitely here, people. I need to let y'all know. I need to scream it out. He's here. And Alexander, my fault. How's your family? Hopefully everybody is doing good. Hopefully, man, you guys are absolutely wonderful, man. Hopefully, man, you know, and I know it. I know y'all wonderful. I know, man. You got an amazing family, Alexander. You and Pixels, man. Y'all keep it up. Keep holding them down, man, and just keep doing the right thing, man. Everything will work out. I believe that. Yeah, but like I said, man, we talking about Eugene. Of course, I got some questions for the people, but it's about Eugene today. Now, I went back. I tried to go back far as I can and try to, dig some stuff up and, try to do my research. So we talking about Eugene today. We will be talking about Eugene. Eugene Porter. What's his real name? Josh McDermott. Josh McDermott. Josh McDermott. Yeah, man. So we got some things to talk about and just some questions and take it from that child. You can take the lead, whatever. I'll back and forth. Do our thing, our normal thing. But I want to say something. Y'all young, Pixel and Alexander, man. Alexander a little younger, but I know you gotta close your eyes. At first, I believe Eugene had a cure. Yeah, we're gonna talk about a lot, but I wanna get to this right here. I know y'all don't do this, Pixel, and I got my little cup and I'm ready. But y'all don't, this is for Quentin Gilmore. He donated to the channel yesterday, so if he comes up, I'm gonna shout him out. I'm gonna show him a lot of love. And I'm gonna thank him for donating, and I'm gonna take a shot. When he donated, I'm gonna take a shot. I post, my guy, he came back. I post, hopefully you and your family is great. I pray, for all my people who come on the show, and I hopefully you guys are great and good. Hopefully everything is going good. I post. He's here. I post is here, people. But yeah, we're gonna talk about Eugene, man. We're gonna get into that, and yes, definitely. I post, man. I'm good. I'm okay. So if y'all okay, I'm okay, man. I don't care about nothing. If y'all good, then I'm perfectly good. This is like I said. I built this thing, this family thing. We talking, we vibing, we connecting. So I'm just happy to just be here with y'all. I'm just shit. I'm happy to be here with y'all. But we are gonna talk about Eugene. I'll let some more people get in here and we're gonna go from there. We're gonna definitely go from there, man. We're gonna definitely. But yeah, man. I wanted to talk some Dead City, but I don't know, man. I don't know. nothing's happening around Dead City right now, so I don't know. I gotta go. Bye. All right, see you. See you. I'll post. See you later, man. I'll post. Came into the building and he got up out of here. Pixel said I got a question about walkers and how they're able to walk cause they isn't the only thing that works in their brain. Yeah, man, I got questions about that too. I got a lot of questions about that. I don't know. These walkers, it's crazy how they I don't know. Me, I'm guessing they should be no, don't worry about your spelling, Pixel. I got it. Don't even worry about it. I'm man, sheesh. I'm glad you probably better than me. But um these walkers, it's crazy how I don't know, man. If they dead, I don't know. I'm guessing me. I feel like walkers, and I know it's a show, but I feel like walkers is walkers should be like if you see a walker, I don't know, man. I got so much on my brain. A walker shouldn't be strong. They shouldn't be able to, cause people be wrestling with them and falling over and can't get them off of them. And I'm thinking, I don't know, man. I just feel like walkers shouldn't be strong, man. And I know it's a show, and I know all the, it's I know, and what people gonna say, it ain't real. They have to make it like that. Pixel said it's functional at the end of the day. Pixel said, nah, I'm smart. Trust, I know, I know you smart, my brother. It's fictional at the end. Yeah, it's fictional. That's what people gonna say. It's fictional, so relax. Just. But we got questions though. So that's what Greg Nicotero, he was trying to say. We get a little crazy as fans. So I don't know, man. But Alexander said, like you said, I'm only smart in things I know. um, I guess, man, you're only smart in things you know. That's crazy, man. That's the quote, man. Damn, I forgot to put that. Try to look for some letters. Put that on a T-shirt or something. Um, yeah, man. It's man. I don't know, man. Pixels. I mean, as Alexander said, hi, how is everybody? But man, yeah, man, walkers shouldn't be able to overpower you. I don't think. Um, uh, they, I don't know, man. That's why I said I don't want. Josh is in the building. Josh, hopefully, man, you and your family is great. Hopefully, you and your family is doing very, very, very well, man. Man, I'm grateful that you're here, Josh, man. And you know what we do? We talk, and that's it. Today we're gonna be talking about Eugene, and yeah, we're gonna go to back in the past, the Eugene past, and we're gonna, do some things. Just talk, basically. Breathe. I'm trying to breathe. I don't know. I really pay attention. I don't Alexander Shah, I don't know. I really pay attention. Um, yeah, man, walkers, I don't know, man, the evolutions, and now I can see, and on Daryl Dixon, the Book of Carol, I could see they gave the they were shooting them with serum. You know what I mean? So I can see that if you shooting walkers with the serum, and that's cool. And they doing different things, and they evolving, and all right. But far as them, they just they running, and they like full health. They like healthy, and they just running, and doing all types of stuff. But hey, man, it's a Walking Dead, I guess. What can we say, man? It's a Walking Dead. Yeah, man, this thing, I don't know. Um, Eugene Porter. We will be talking about the guy, the most interesting guy on TWD, the most interesting guy in history of The Walking Dead is Eugene Porter. And we will be talking about him. And Alexander, you said something. You said you thought he had a cure. I think he still do. I think Eugene, I don't know, man. But then I looked at his past and I did my research on him. And I don't know. From the outside looking in, if you just seen Eugene and him talk and, excuse me, you went through the seasons and you may think he, you know, he's a bright, and well, he is a smart guy. He definitely is smart, but you may think he's like a genius or something because all the stuff that he made. I mean, the bullets. I mean, the smart. I mean, this guy. The way he talks, his vocabulary. You would think that Eugene is just a genius. If you just watch the show, you would think he's a genius. So I understand, man. People think he has a cure. I still think Eugene can be a major part in finding a cure. I honestly think that. I mean, I don't know, people. I don't, man. Eugene is interesting. That guy, you can go on and on and on and on about Eugene. He's special, man, and I did my research. You know, some things I found out about him and his greatest childhood growing up. But we gonna talk, man. We gonna definitely talk about it. Let some people get in here. Let at least a couple of people. And then in a minute we about to talk about it, man. We talking about it already. So whatever. But I wrote some stuff down and we will talk Eugene. And I got some questions for the people, my peeps. And whatever else y'all want to bring to the table, just bring it. Let's go. Let's talk, man. Let's talk. Let's talk. Oh man. I remember, listen, I want to say something before I get into it. I went back a little bit and I was watching when Eugene first came onto the scene. Was it? No, he first came onto the scene with Rosita and Abraham. But I'm told when Abraham did his flashback, Eugene told him what he did and who he was and what he was trying to accomplish. But I remember, man, when Eugene broke it down to Abraham that he wasn't. Let me see. Pixel said, "Who do you think is the most underrated TWD character?" I think we talked about that yesterday. What did I say yesterday? Who is the most underrated? Damn, that's always a great question. Who is the most underrated? Oh man, a woman. Now some women can be. I think Michonne is underrated, definitely. A guy who is the most underrated. Morgan. Morgan. I think Jerry, Morgan, or Michonne. That's three. So who you said who is the most underrated? I'm giving you three, and I don't know. Out of them three, I like Aaron. Aaron is he don't Aaron kind of is underrated if you know. But I'm going with probably Michonne or Jerry or Morgan. Far as being underrated, they special characters, so you might not think they underrated. Underrated meaning like they don't get, they just do. I'm guessing underrated characters meaning they don't get, like people don't really view them as a threat, or we don't really, really talk about them much. We don't really, we don't focus in on them. What's their strengths and their weaknesses. Underrated. that's what I think when I think of underrated characters as far as The Walking Dead. But I think Eugene is underrated. Wow, we were talking about Eugene today, and I think he's one of the guys that's underrated. I think Michonne is underrated, and I think Jerry. I think Jerry is underrated. So that's the That's the main show. But far as Fair, who is underrated? Um, see, Fair. Say Madison Clark, Alicia. She is definitely. Or the older guy. What's the older guy name? The Spanish guy, the older guy from Fear the Walking Dead. I think he's been there from the beginning too. So I think he might be underrated. Yeah, man. I mean, there's a lot of people we can talk. We can say that may be. They just might be underrated or one of the most underrated. But the number one, I don't know. I just can't. I can't call it right now. Today, people, today, we'll be talking about Eugene. We're about to start that up in 1 second. Eugene, we will be talking about Eugene. He said Heath. Heath is underrated, but Heath hasn't been around. Josh came back. What's going on, Josh? I think the acting of the Croat is underrated. The Croat. Yeah, that's another one. The Croat. He's a funny guy, but that's another one that I don't know, man. The Croat. I need more, man. You know what I mean? I need more so I can. But from the time that we know him from, and from the beginning to the end, Croat, he's definitely he can be underrated. Yeah, he definitely can be underrated. But I don't got too much information on him, so I wouldn't, But it may be, man. The Croat. I like the guy, man. He had to go. And I like him, man. He's a good guy. Well, yeah, I don't know, good. Well, I mean, what's the definition of good? I don't know, but I like the Croat. But, we will be talking about my brother Eugene Porter, Josh McDermott. Josh McDermott. We will be talking about Eugene. Okay. Did I already spoke about Lenny James? See, it just resurfaced again. I think on the internet, I don't know. Some people talk about it about Lenny James saying he hasn't heard anything. No, he hasn't gotten any calls from The Walking Dead, anybody from The Walking Dead in a long time. So he don't know what's going on with the show. So that's what Lenny James, aka Morgan, said. He said he hasn't gotten no information. Nobody has spoken to him. It resurfaced. I know I spoke about this before, but it resurfaced. So I just wanted to bring it here, and with more people coming on, so I just wanted to bring it here and talk about Lenny James and, see now most of the time these people say things like Daryl and Rick, they might come out on an interview, they might say some things and they might just be, they're not going to give us everything. So that way I'm not expecting Lenny James to say, yes, they said we're going to do this. So I'm not expecting them to come out and say much, but, definitely. Lit Kid. I think I got it. Well, I'm going to call you Lit Kid. How is everybody doing? Hopefully you and your family is great, Lit Kid. This is a family show, Walking Dead. We talk about the TWD and that's it. And I got somebody else, Blue. How are you doing, Blue? And I hope you and your family is doing great. Absolutely wonderful, man. Hey, what's going on? And I welcome you and Lit Kid. Welcome, Blue. Welcome, Lit Kid. to the show, man. It's just a family show. We talk Walking Dead and whatever else you got. If you want to talk about anything, we could talk. I said today we will be discussing Eugene Porter, Josh McDermott. And if you feel free, we could talk. I know you just came, but if you want to, I'm waiting for one guy who donated yesterday, so I like to get, I'm going to do a shot for the people if you donate. But yeah, that's it. And if you don't, I ain't putting, people, if you don't drink, you're not with it, to drink stuff, and I don't drink all the time, but I say, let me do something for the people. I don't really, something, I used to be like really out, but now I'm cooling out, I'm chilling, But yeah, I try to promote a family show, try to bring people together, try to just positive, just do some positive stuff. Lit Kid said, what do you think, I think you mean Negan. What do you think Negan would get if Glenn wasn't there? Oh man, what do I think Negan would get if Glenn wasn't there? What you mean by would get? What you mean? Who else? What you saying is what? You saying what? Who would he have killed, or what he would have done if Glenn wasn't there? He would have definitely picked somebody. I'm guessing. Yeah, he would have definitely picked somebody. He would have killed. He wanted to make a point. So Negan, he wanted to make a point, and Daryl punched him. Now, some people blame Daryl for that. Some people blame Rick. Some people blame Daryl for the whole thing. So most people blame Rick for for everything leading up to that. But people blame Daryl for that. Daryl punched him, and that was it. Alexander Green said, I bet Sasha. Oh, he thinks Sasha. He think he would have killed Sasha. I think Sasha, she was just sitting there like a nobody, though. Lit Kid said probably. Probably. But I don't know. Sasha was just quiet. She was sitting there. She was doing her little crying. So she was like out the way. I wouldn't have never picked Sasha. I don't think he would have, killed Sasha. I don't think so. Probably, I think Abraham. Something about Abraham he didn't like. Josh said, I think Aaron maybe. Yeah, maybe Aaron. Abraham, Aaron. Morgan wasn't there, right? No, Morgan wasn't around. Morgan left. Morgan wasn't around, so it was some people there. I don't know. I'm trying to think everybody who was there, man. Oh, Eugene. Oh, man. Yeah, he didn't know Eugene was smart at the time. So he didn't really know how valuable Eugene was. So maybe, Lit Kid, I don't know, man. Maybe Eugene, maybe. Who knows? Hey. Man, it's crazy to even, to think about it, man. I'm going to tell you this, though. He would have killed just one. Yeah, I know that for sure. He would have just killed one. He wouldn't. He wanted to, to have, show. He wanted to show his dominance. And he wanted to. Who is that? I got somebody else. Miguel. Oh, I think Miguel. What's going on? Hopefully you and your family, man. It's great seeing you. Hopefully you and your family is good, man. God bless you. God bless you, man. I'm here. We here. We talk. So. Man, we talking about Eugene today, but anything I want to talk about, people, throw something out there and we going to talk. And that's just what we do right now. We just talking, but the focus is on Eugene. Like, I got some stuff. I went back in the day and looked at his life, and I got some information about him. And we could talk about whatever. I don't, but I got a couple of questions. Like I said, Lenny James. It resurfaced. I did a live on it before, but Lenny James said he hasn't heard anything from anybody as far as The Walking Dead. Lenny James is AKA Morgan. He said he hasn't heard anything. No calls from nobody from The Walking Dead, so he don't know. Lit Kid said the people who were there Eugene, Maggie, Rick, Sasha, Aaron, Carl. Oh, yeah, Abraham. Yeah. Miguel said, my aunt is in the hospital. Man, oh, man. Um, dang. We we praying for her, man. We praying for her, man. Hopefully she gets better. And it's positive people here. Everybody here is just, I love everybody. Everybody here is great. So we gonna definitely pray for her, and and you know, man, we keeping her in our prayers, man. Definitely, she gonna we pulling for her. We pulling for her. Definitely, definitely. You know, this is a family thing. It's a family show. We talk family, not only Walking Dead, but whatever's going on. You know, we just you know, this is what we do. Doing her best. Yeah, absolutely, man. She gonna do it. She gonna make a full recovery, man. She definitely gonna do that. Um, yeah, man. People deal with things. That's why I brought this show here, because people deal with stuff. It's not always, you know. So, and whatever y'all go through, I'ma go through it. Cause, like I said, I'm building this family thing, man. She pushing and she surviving. Absolutely, Miguel. She that's what she got. She gonna do it. She gonna do it. She's pushing. So she's absolutely a survivor. So you know. And I know she got great people like you, Miguel, and other people in the family that's great, that's pushing for, that's gonna, you know, gonna be there. So it's all good, man. It will get better, man. Definitely. So. But yeah, man, you know, people go through things, man, and I'm grateful that I could be here, and I'm grateful that I could talk to y'all, and I'm grateful that you know that y'all here as well. We you know this is we together, man. But yeah, um we talking about today. Like I said, we talking about Eugene. We're gonna discuss Eugene. I'm about to start it in a second. We're gonna talk about Eugene and you know. Things that's going on with you. Miguel said you should do a IRL or gaming channel. Gaming? I don't play many games. I don't gaming. I don't know, man. I never thought about that. I never thought about gaming. He ain't no into gaming. No, I'm not into it, but I never thought about it. I thought it was for more younger, like younger guys, and I mean girls. They do it too. Miguel said stands for real life. All right. Oh my, see, I don't need my. Y'all teach y'all. You teaching me stuff, Miguel. All of y'all teach me stuff, cause I don't be knowing what be going on. Stands for real life. All right. Real life gaming. Oh man, I don't know. Gaming. I don't know, man. I never thought about it though, but it's all good though. Lit Kid said, "What do you think would happen if Glenn survived? Who would be the two dying in season 7, episode 1? Who would die if Glenn survived?" I'm going with Abraham. I'm sorry, man. I like Abraham, man. That's my guy, but I'm going with Abraham. Pixel said, Tug, Sahar. I don't know what that means, Pixels, but okay. Alexander Green said he would have lived forever. What? Glenn? I don't know, man. I don't know, Lit Kid. I don't know. I'm going with Abraham first, and I'm going with he wasn't gonna kill Rick because Rick is the leader. So you're not gonna. He wanted Rick to understand who was in charge. So he wasn't gonna kill Rick. But I'm gonna go with damn, Aaron and Abraham. I'm going with those two. He would have definitely killed Aaron and Abraham. So. Lit Kid said, and Rick has much plot. Absolutely. Miguel said BRB. Alexander Green said, for real. Miguel also said, be right back. Okay. Alexander Green said, okay. All right, man, let's talk. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Eugene. Josh McDermott, Eugene Porter. Um, Villain or hero? Like, what is Eugene, man? Some people got this thing. They say I watch a lot of Walking Dead YouTubers, and they said he's either a villain or what is he? They asked the question, what is he? Is he a villain or a hero? Um, I don't know. It shouldn't be that tough for me to answer that. Lit Kid said, what do you think the story of TWD would have happened if Glenn survived? If Glenn survived, um, him and Maggie would definitely have a spinoff. Josh said, cowardly hero. Yeah, that Eugene, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, but he, all of them got a little braver. Eugene got a little, he got more heart today, I think. I think Eugene did get some heart, and he grew a set, so to speak. Yeah, Lit Kid, I think Maggie and Glenn would have a spinoff. That's what I think. If Glenn never died, I think Maggie and Glenn wouldn't have a spinoff. Glenn would have saw his son too. Yeah, absolutely. Linked. Like Lit Kid said, Glenn would have saw his son. Yeah, he would have them. Maggie, his son. It would have been like a family thing. I think they would have had a spinoff. Alexander Green said, "Oh baby, Herschel wouldn't be such a jerk." Yeah, man. Like I always say, I don't like Herschel. He is a jerk, man. I don't care for Herschel. Josh said, yeah, Eugene and Gabriel have similar path. Yeah, right? Eugene. Yeah, as far as what we know, they have similar paths. They path kind of similar. Josh also said character arcs. Yeah, okay. I get it. Okay. I get it now. But yeah, man, Eugene, let me see. Let Kid say, who do you think would have killed Negan faster, Rick or Glenn? If Glenn survived, who would have killed Negan faster, Rick or Glenn? Glenn, no, I think it would have went the way it went. I think Rick. I think Rick would. Yeah. I think Rick would have. It would have went the same way it went. He would have. Glenn wouldn't have did much. Glenn wouldn't have really did anything to Negan. He would have, because he was smart. Remember, Glenn was one of the ones who was, he was a smart guy. He was that. He would tell you, like, no, we're not gonna do this because this might happen. You guys will do this, and do this, and he will wait. He will wait his time. Glenn will wait. I gotta say that. Alexander Green said, I don't really thought he would die there. Who knew? Like I didn't think so either. I didn't think. Josh said unless Negan killed Maggie, yeah, that's gonna spark. Now that would have taken Glenn over the top. Lit Kid said Pixels, he survived because he was under Nicholas when they fell. Oh wow, yeah, right. That's crazy. Come to think about it, right? Wow. But yeah, man, I don't know. Eugene is he's a hero too, man. We gotta say Eugene is a hero. People saying is he a hero or is he a villain? He's a hero, no villain. Eugene can't be a villain, I don't think. He's a hero. Maybe to some of Negan people, he's a villain, but he's a hero, man. Pixels, I'm talking about Glenn. Pixels said, all right. But wasn't Glenn screaming? Glenn started the screaming? Wasn't Glenn screaming? Was he screaming? Was Glenn screaming at the time? Alexander Green said, yeah. Um, yeah, because I think when Negan went to Maggie, he was any, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. And he pointed at Maggie, and then Glenn started screaming. So that's how he figured out, like, yeah, wait, hold on. So you two are a thing. You are a couple or something. Oh, okay. So yeah, man, he would have, I don't know. Alexander said because he was scared. Absolutely. Um, Lit Kid said there was a deleted scene of Maggie getting hit by Negan. Yeah, it was a couple of deleted scenes. People got a whole bunch of deleted scenes. So yeah, it's a lot out there. Look at the scenes. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of it's a lot. You got Michonne teaming up with Negan. There's scenes out there like that. Like and Rick and Daryl killing her. There's a lot of stuff out there, man. Pixel said, nah, I'm talking about when Nicholas shot himself and Glenn fell into the pit of walkers. Yeah, oh, okay, yeah. We all thought it was over for Glenn. At that time, we thought it was over for Glenn. I thought he was dead. I said, all right, well, he had a good run, and Alexander Green said, where was he under Nicholas at the dumpster? Yeah. At the dumpster. He fell, and I thought it was over. Alexander Green said, Nicholas, lit kid, he didn't tell he was like mouthing it. Yeah, I meant. Alexander Green said, same thing, man. Okay, cool. Like, hey, that's why we debating, man. But like I said, man, Eugene, Alexander Green said there was no sound. All right, there was no. Did he make a sound? I think he did make a sound. Alexander, I think he did yeah, but they cut it off. Pixel said they cut it off. Okay. So yeah, man, I don't know. Glenn, he got a little too emotional. He probably would have killed Glenn anyway. And you get a little too emotional, man, when he pointed that bat at Maggie and didn't end well. Yeah, but they cut it off. Okay. The first time I'm talking about the first time Eugene saw Abraham. Abraham was going through some things. Abraham was about to unalive himself. He wasn't, lit kid said, but neither way, Glenn had too much plot armor to die at the dumpster. Yeah, man, yeah. Alexander Green said, I can't believe they made us think Glenn died just to kill him 3 episodes later. I don't know. Pixel said, yeah, holy plot ammo. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. They had Glenn, I don't know. It was like he was upset. I don't know. If you see the interview, I saw an interview maybe a month ago when he said he don't watch no more. He don't even know what's going on. He said he's still friends with everybody from the show, but he don't know what's going on the show. He don't even pay attention to the show no more. And I thought he was coming from like a bitter place. I'm thinking, but I don't know. But I think he didn't want to die. I don't know. I don't know. But they killed him off. I don't think it was his decision. Like Rosita, it was her decision in season 11. That she said it was her decision because they couldn't really come up with, who wanted to die or not. Lit Kid said, wait, Glenn got his revenge in Invincible. Invincible, I haven't seen it. Maybe he did. I got to take your word for it, Lit Kid. Alexander Green said, LOL. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. Glenn got his revenge a couple of times. I saw him in some movie recently on YouTube. It was, I don't know. It was a little scene or two, and he was, I don't know. I mean, Glenn is Glenn, man. Good guy, man. Lit Kid said if Glenn didn't die, Carl would have not died. If you think about it, if Glenn didn't die, would Carl have died? I don't know. I can't make that connection right there. I don't know. I don't think nothing would have saved Carl though. Lit Kid said the butterfly effect. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I don't think the butterfly effect. I still don't think Carl had Carl had what happened to Carl. I think he just had it coming. I think it was no way, man. He tried to save the guy, man. He tried to save Sadiq. So and he didn't know him. He was trying to create that thing that them letters he wrote. He was trying to create it. He was trying to start something. Carl was trying to start, a place. He was trying to make a place for people to come and to be, and everybody to get along. He wanted people to get together, and he wanted Carl. He was thinking he was thinking the future. He was thinking far as like the futures. That's what Carl was thinking about. But I don't know. Carl was the future of the show. They didn't have to kill him in the comics. Oh, they didn't kill him in the comics. I haven't gotten too much into the comics though, so a little bit here and there, but I haven't gotten too much. But okay, they didn't kill him in the comics. Some people said that. Some people said people who died in the comics didn't die, and some people who lived in the comics died, and they was just doing, I don't know, choral. Yeah, that's Alexander Green said choral. Yeah, that's what Rick called him, man. It sound like choral. That's funny. But Josh said, and Daryl didn't even exist in the comics. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Ain't that crazy? Yeah, I gotta look into that. I ain't know that. Lit Kid said, yeah, Rick died in the comics. And that's what I seen now. I saw Rick. They said he died in the comics. Didn't Rick got shot? Somebody shot him in the eye? I don't think they didn't. I don't know in the comics. I don't know, man. But yeah, man. Eugene. The first time he saw Abraham, kill me. Yeah. Pixel said, kill me. But the first time Abraham saw Eugene, he was about to, man, off himself, man. He was about to do it because his wife and his kids, I think he had about 2 kids, and his wife and his kids got eaten by the walkers. So Abraham was about to, he had nothing else to live for. So that's when Eugene met him and lied to him, told him the BS, told him he had a very important mission. And, he said I'm going to tell y'all what Eugene was doing, man. Eugene was anybody who Eugene saw, he would have told that same story, I think. I don't know. He didn't know that Abraham was ex-military, and he didn't know that. But anybody, he would have told that story to. Alexander Green said, "Our love grow in a garden." Okay. Lit Kid said, and if Carl didn't die, then eating it didn't die. Eating it. If Carl didn't die, then eating it wouldn't die. I forgot how eating it died. How eating it died? I forgot, man. And like Lit Kid say, and he also said, I just subbed. Okay, absolutely. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subs, people. You know y'all know. It's a family here, man. I know I appreciate everything. Alexander Green said, and eating it died to the wet. Oh yeah, her head was on the pikes. Eating it head was on the pikes. Oh man, yeah, man. A lot of people that I'm thinking about, man. I was thinking about the guy. What is the guy name? And I know y'all gonna tell me. What is the guy name? That his head was on a pike too, but he came with the girls who couldn't talk, who couldn't, the deaf girls. What was our guy? And I just saw him. I just was looking at a video about this guy. What was his name? Man, he had the long hair. He was like a little heavy set, a little, he wasn't fat, but he was a little heavy set. He was a great guy, man. But I don't know his name. But his head was on a pike too, man. It was a lot of people. The men, the highwaymen. Yeah, man. This lady killed a lot of people, man. She got what she deserved, definitely. Alexander Green said, how would Carl have to do with anything with that? I don't know. That Lit Kid said, I don't know, eating it, Carl went, I don't know. But maybe, yeah, like he said earlier, maybe the butterfly effect. And then Lit Kid said, so if Carl didn't die, then eating it wouldn't go looking for Henry. So if Carl told her no, then she would have be a target. Then she wouldn't have been a target. Maybe, man. Man. This is a lot, man. I don't know. Yeah, you can say that about a lot of people. If this person would have, wouldn't have died, this person wouldn't have died, but we don't know, man. We definitely don't know. If you think about it, that would make sense. Maybe. If I think about it or really, maybe it would have made sense. Maybe it would have. Yeah, but I'm as far as Eugene, he would have, like I said, he would have told that to anybody, like who he met. He was just trying to see somebody, and he ran into, let me see, it's moving a little fast, chat. Lit Kid, if you think about it, Lit Kid said, because Carl and Eaton had a bond, a big bond. Yeah, they did. They definitely had a bond. Josh said, everything gets returned. Everything gets a return. Everything. My brother. Everything gets a return. Alexander Green said, maybe. We don't know. But everything daggone sure get a return. You gotta believe that. Everything is a cycle. Everything comes around. Everything goes around, comes around. Like same old thing. But yeah, Abraham met Eugene, and Eugene told him the BS, and then that was it from there, man. He felt like, okay, you can stop this thing. Can you really, and he told him, Eugene, being the smart guy that he is, he told him, man, he was like, okay, we definitely gonna do that. I'm gonna take you, no matter what, people, anybody would have agreed with Eugene or took him to wherever he had to take him. They would have just went around the world. If Eugene told somebody to go, let's go. We go around the world. I'm the reason they waiting for me to get there. I have, a cure for this thing, or I'm a part of a big cause. Of course, you take Eugene where he gotta go. Of course, you don't, So, I don't know, but mission scientist, doctor. Yeah, he was a scientist on a mission, Dr. Eugene Porter, Like, come on, man. Eugene, man. Yeah, that's one thing about Eugene I didn't like, because people, man, when somebody tell you that, you get your hopes up high. Alexander Green said Abraham was so mad when he found out. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Abraham, I just was watching it. He punched him twice. He punched him and he was laying on the truck. Then he punched him again and he fell on his face, head first. I'm like, oh, wow. I said, oh my God. And Josh said rightfully, man, yeah, man, you can't, oh man, you know what it is to be going through that and somebody has, and you think they has this cure, you know? I don't know, people, man. Eugene, man, oh man, but he fell right on his face. That scene was kind of crazy to me. He fell flat on his face. He was knocked out before he even fell. So it was crazy, man. Lit Kid said a lot of stuff would have changed if Glenn survived. Yeah, I get it, Lit Kid. You're right, absolutely. A lot of stuff would have changed if Glenn would have survived. We don't know. A lot of stuff would have changed though. That's some next level gaslighting. Ugh. I don't know. Lit Kid said, no, it's not. Okay, we debating, people. That's how it should be, man. We talking, From Eugene to Abraham, I mean, when he lied. Yeah, man, yeah. Oh, he talking about that. Lit Kid. Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to head out. All right, Pixels. Peace. One love. And say hi to the family. Go do what you got to do. I know you got a trip coming up. God bless you and your family. Be safe on that trip, man. Yeah, man. Wow, man. Dr. Eugene, Abraham was trying to get him to Washington, D.C. He always say, it's classified. That's one of his things. He would always say, it's classified. Somebody asked him about it. Hey, I remember when Glenn, when they first met Glenn, they took him, they was going to put him in the truck, him and, what's her name? Tara. Him and Tara, they put him in the truck, Abraham and them, and he was telling, Glenn was trying to go back to Maggie, but he was telling him, man, what he asked Eugene. Glenn asked Eugene, like, what's going on? Is that true? Like, who are you? And Eugene said, oh, it's classified. But that's how you get away with stuff. That's how he got away with it. So, we can't talk about that. It's classified. If I tell you, So when people, what you gonna say if somebody says it's classified? They can't tell you about what's going on. Lit Kid said, can I be mode? Mad? Can I be mad? I don't know. Lit Kid. But it's all good. Abraham was trying to get to Washington, D.C., but he believed that it was scientists who knows what caused the virus, the wildfire virus. I was thinking about, like, what was this virus called? The wildfire virus. That's the virus. It says it's the end of the world. Nothing is classified anymore. AKA moderator. Yeah, man. Yeah, nothing is. It's the end of the world, Peter. Eugene, you can't use the classified everything. We can't talk about it thing, and people believed it. All right, I'm not gonna ask them much. Don't ask them too much because it's classified. Not classified, but potentially erased. Yeah, man. What the I don't know, but if somebody tell me it's classified, I'm gonna say, okay, no problem. I'm not gonna even force it no more. I'm gonna be like, okay, you got some stuff. You're a scientist. You the big scientist. What do I know? You are a scientist, so what do I know? I mean, come on. So I'm gonna believe him. And I'm definitely gonna believe him. And whatever he tell me is true. So, Eugene Porter. Okay, Eugene Porter. Eugene Porter. He's from Dallas. No, he's from Texas. He's from a place called I forgot this place. What is this place called, man? Addison. I don't know nothing about Texas. So Eugene is from a place called Addison, Texas, and his father was a mechanical engineer. So that's where Eugene get the, and that's how his father molded him into building. So Eugene was born. He was born and raised in Texas. It's called Addison, Texas. I mean, I was surprised, man. And his father, him and his mother and him, but his father, he was an engineer, and he knew things like Eugene be making the bombs and the bullets and whatever else. How smart he was, but they said Eugene was also he was also an educator at the young age, around like I think anywhere from 16 to 18. They say he was an educator, so he was smart from the beginning. The kids say, aka minor. Josh said not classified, but potentially. Absolutely, potentially. Oh, yeah, we get it. Eugene is not. I don't know, man, I don't know. Josh also said he should be a higher up in the CRM. Yes, can we take Eugene to the CRM? Maybe, man. That's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up, Josh. Imagine Eugene in the CRM. What can he accomplish? What can he do? And since the CRM saying they quote they positive now, they want to rebuild the world and they want everybody to work together and live together. And since the CRM so positive right now, I think that they should. I think Eugene would be a major part. That's why they gave him that position in the Commonwealth. That's why he stayed. Well, he didn't stay because of that. He stayed because of the girl, his now wife. Eugene. Now he has a wife, and they had a kid. He has a daughter. So he's in that. He's intertwined with that Mercer with the fan. He took her last name, I think. No, I think they all Porter. They Porter now. So I don't. Yeah, he got married to her, and they had a child. So, and he got a position, man. They saw what he can do. They heard, and they knew how smart he was, and they gave him a higher position in the Commonwealth. So that was cool, man. But so I think that Eugene was good working with his hands and making all that stuff. Of course, he was special. He's special. So after his father teaching him all that, and he's learning and going to school, he's just a bright person, man. Alexander Green said Eugene got hardcore catfished. Yeah, he did, man. That was crazy. I ain't like that part. I didn't like when Eugene went there. He thought who the girl was, but she played the part. But yeah, he did get catfished. She played him though. What can you say? They was doing what they was doing for their cause. So they had a cause, and they was, and it was led by him. What's that dude name? Hensley. I don't know. It was led by him. Josh said, "LOL." Yeah, man, he definitely got catfished, man. But at the end, he got the right one, and Mercer's sister, nice girl. Mercer's sister, nice girl. Yeah, but the thing for me is Mercer changing. He changed, man. It took him a while to get from the grips of that psycho lady. What's her name? She had him. I mean, they was doing this for a long time. I don't know how long, but they was doing this for a long time. So he was in her grips, and she was running things. So, but he put her in prison, and now it's a new Commonwealth, and now we good. Now she is locked away. Damn, come to think, I was thinking about this the other day. It's a lot of women that's locked away. It's the one from the CRM and the one from the Commonwealth, the ones who was taking control. That's crazy. Come to think about it, both of them behind bars. But I don't know about the one from the CRM. I don't know. Where's she locked up at? Was she there when they burnt down, when they killed General Bill and burnt down half the place? I don't know. Or I don't know how much of the place is burnt down or still there. But I don't know, man. It's a lot. It's crazy, man. This thing is always crazy. I don't know. What else, man? Eugene. At the age of 6, Eugene and his family moved. No, they didn't move. They moved from Addison, Texas to Keller, Texas. I don't know people from Texas. I don't know. But they moved from Addison when he was like 6 years old, and they moved to Keller, Texas. They said he was addicted. Oh, this is funny. They say he was addicted to ice cream. I mean, that's why, when they brought the ice cream out, the Commonwealth, I thought he was just, but he was, that's a part I never thought of. Like, I mean, well, who will think of that? Eugene, they said he was addicted to ice cream. That was crazy. They say he was addicted to ice cream and don't know, I don't know why that was so important. He was addicted to ice cream. Okay, whatever. But they said he was, man. Let's see my notes. Turn this around, people. This is. Then he was when he was 18 years old, he left home and then he attended and some unknown university. They said he attended, and he graduated with his BA. Business. I don't know what is a BA, people. They said Eugene graduated from an unknown university and he got his BA. So I don't know, and that was in 2000. That was in the year 2000. He got his BA. So and then he was, like I said, and they also said Eugene was a gamer. He loved to play games when he was around 18, 19, getting to that, getting to that year, that maturity, them years. So they said he was a gamer. He loved to play games. And they said his growth, man, something about his social skills. And we saw that. We saw his social skills. They said he never had a girlfriend, ever. Is it surprising to us that Eugene never had a girlfriend, ever? No little girl just coming over, saying hi to him. And, he never had a girlfriend. That was, but when I think about it, of course, that's who he was. He was like this shy guy. He was timid a little bit. He was awkward, socially awkward. Like, that's the word I'm looking at. He was like, he wasn't, he wasn't an outgoing guy, Eugene. I'm saying he wasn't like he passed, but he's still around, but he wasn't outgoing. And they also, what else, man? Difficult social situations. Yeah, of course. He survived the beginning of the outbreak and eventually found Abraham. And that's the story of Eugene. That's the story of Eugene. He never had a girlfriend. He was little. His parents moved from one part of Texas to another part of Texas. His father was an engineer, so that's why he got into. That's why with the smarts and his father teaching him and grooming him and grooming him to be the man he wanted him to be, and he did good in the world. Eugene definitely did good, man. He's valuable. Eugene is valuable in this world, especially this world. He's definitely valuable. Anyway, I got some more. I got some questions. Maybe we can hold that until tomorrow or something. Fucking there. Read his message. Yo, which how I feel is it's gonna be the first is tomorrow, right? The first. Damn. August, then September, no, Daryl Dixon. I'm about to say Dead City. So tomorrow's the first, man. What people doing? What people feel about that? Well, let me see. A couple of questions, and then we can get out of here. How do we feel about Dead City? Um, Me, how do I feel about Dead City? Um, cool, I guess. I'm just hoping that it intertwines with Daryl Dixon. I hope they announce that it's gonna be a season 4 of Dead City and that's it, and it can intertwine with um with Daryl Dixon. So I don't feel much. I mean, Dead City is cool. I don't know. I don't know which show is better, Dead City or Daryl Dixon, but I don't know. Alexander Green said, it's okay. I just like Negan. Yeah, man, I'm the Negan guy. I'm the number one. I'm the Negan guy, man. I like Negan. Negan is my number one guy, man. Yeah, man, but there's a lot. I don't know. How do we feel? What do we think about Maggie? Oh, that's what I wanted to ask the people, man. How do we feel about Maggie after she hung Gregory? How do we feel? Joshua, Negan is a top 5 villain in anything for me. Yeah, he's definitely is. Negan top 5. Oh yeah, he's one of the biggest villains. He's top 5 of all times. And as far as any, like you said, any movies, any Negan is definitely top 5. Um, it's crazy, man, because that's why he's my favorite. Because the story, man, he changed. He came from one thing, now he's something totally different, man. And I don't know. Even when they teased that he was gonna go back to the old Negan, it really wasn't the old Negan. He let a lot slide in Dead City season 2. Everybody was, oh, he's gonna be Negan again. He's gonna use Lucille, and he's gonna do this to people, do this. We're gonna see Negan in his rarest form. It wasn't really like that though. So that was kind of, I know some people that I don't know. To me, it was kind of disappointing that he wasn't Negan in season 2 of Dead City. He didn't really do much. I mean, Bruegel, he put the methane in his mouth. All right, lit it on fire. But that's not Negan. That's not the Negan I know, and the Negan we know. Yeah, it was only the first and the last episode where we got a bit of the old Negan. Yeah, so that was kind of weird to me that they was hyping it up like oh, we gonna get Negan, he's gonna come. Oh, y'all haven't seen anything yet, and I'm just like, wow, that's Negan is back. But he was still soft on people. He wasn't really hardcore and doing he was I don't know. So, but I guess they for the viewership they had to hype it up a little bit. There was a couple of things I wasn't too sure about Dead City. First, y'all already know the bear scene. I wasn't too sure about that bear. And Josh said, I hope Negan is more Negan in season 3 with the leather jacket still and less depressed. Yeah, man, yeah. Oh, but how? I want him to reunite with his wife. See, Negan and Maggie, wait, they got more in common than I think. Because Negan don't want to bring his wife to this thing, to this all this chaos. And I understand Maggie, she didn't want to bring Herschel to to the community, like the Commonwealth, Alexandria. So she kept them in the bricks. I don't know. That's what they similar in that form. Like they trying to protect their families, and okay, we all will. We will definitely protect our families. So I don't blame Maggie for that. But it's kind of hard for me to see her hear her talk about, oh, she want to keep things safe and she want to, and the bricks gave her more trouble than anything. Not the bricks, but the people who held the brick, who would, the bricks, they were poor, they didn't have nothing, they don't look like they had much of anything in the bricks. It looked like they were struggling. So I never understood that. Why would you stay there and you want Herschel to be safe and you want him to stay out of trouble but that's the opposite of what's going on. Like the guy he's troubled. She wanted him to stay in trouble, but he's a troubled individual though. Of course, Dama got into his head, but Herschel, I don't know. She tried to keep him safe and, and now look. So after this, you better head home, Maggie. If she don't head home, and I know she got people in the bricks that she's got to look out for now, but if Maggie don't head home, it's over for. I'm done with Maggie. I can't do it. I'm gonna give her one more chance. If she don't head home after season 4 and they do it, if she don't like go to Commonwealth or go back to Alexandria and find and reconnect with the real with a real family with Rick and Michonne and all the people there, and I think they can protect them more. I think and she could bring the people from the bricks and. But I think Herschel would be more protected than just, I don't know, y'all under somebody. Commonwealth, Alexandria, Hilltop, we're not under Rick is still Rick, of course. He might still be the leader, I don't know. But it's no dictator, what they call it, a dictatorship or, I don't know. With people ruling over, you got somebody ruling over the bricks. The bricks is not Maggie's. It's not hers. So I never understood that. The bricks is not yours, Maggie. Josh said, Rick Tatership. Yeah. Okay. If Rick, if he's still leading, one community, he might still be the leader of the Alexandria, but not. I don't think he's the leader of the Commonwealth. They not, So it's gonna be who's the leader of the Commonwealth? I think Mercer took that. I think Mercer is the leader of the Commonwealth. So Rick, he won't. Yeah. And I don't even know if he still want that position. Do Rick still want to be the leader? I don't know. Can he lead all these people in 2 different communities and maybe 3 I don't know whether CRM got their own little thing, but I don't think Rick can. I don't know if he even want that. So, I don't know, but Maggie needs to go home, take Herschel after all this, go back to Alexandria, get the family together, and just let's move on. Cause I don't like that she's trying to keep Herschel safe and he's getting into more stuff than he would probably ever get with the survivors. So come on, Maggie, you gotta do something. Do y'all think? Oh, Alpha. I was thinking about this too. What about Alpha? Cause you see Alpha. Do y'all think? And this is a fan. I wrote some of the fan stuff that was circling the internet. Do y'all think that Alpha could have taken out General Bill? Cause they were saying Alpha versus General Bill, and I'm thinking, wow, could Alpha have? I think so, cause I'm gonna tell you, cause like I said before, and I'm gonna keep saying it, nobody knew. That was like out of this world to us for people to dress up like walkers and to communicate with walkers and to. So that was, yeah, man. Alexander said, nah. But but they got, that's the CRM, General Bill. So I don't think Maggie, I don't think Alpha could take down General Bill. So that's what the internet is, Alpha versus General Bill. So I don't think so. I think General Bill had too much. He got too much firepower. Josh said the herd would have to be huge. The herd would have to be huge to take him down, take CRM down. I agree. But once he get in, I think Abdullah. What's going on, my brother? God bless you and your family. Hopefully everything is going very well. And I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here for popping up. But we just talking about we was talking about Eugene first. Now we just Alpha versus General Bill. Alexander said they have a lot of guns, bombs, and soldiers. Yeah, that gas is over. I'm not dealing with that gas. I'm not dealing with that gas. You can't pay me like, oh, they got gas and I'm still here. I'm gone. I'm not okay. That gas just kills everything. They shoot it from the helicopters, and once they showed me the gas, I'm gone. I'm out of there. Man. I'm not dealing with that. So, yeah, General Bill would win. Alpha has to get inside. I think if Alpha get inside, but whoa! I just thought of this. You remember how she was playing her part? Like she dressed up as like this lady. She had on a hat and a little dress, and she was dressing up like normal. She took all the stuff off her face. She cleaned herself up, and that's when her daughter was they was having something special. Um, Damn, they was having some kind of festivities at Commonwealth, and she went there. Was it the Common? I think so. And she went to the Commonwealth, and her daughter was there, sitting with the guy who her daughter was dating. This guy. But anyway, she came and she looked different, man. She killed the lady. She took her hat, and the lady who was making those circle with the S on, I don't know. This lady was making some wooden little coin. They looked like coins or something. I know where I'm going with it, but I don't, you know. But yeah, man, Alpha, if she can change, she can infiltrate. I think she can, if she can get in she can get in there, but it's not hard. She's not gonna dress up like a nice lady coming. I don't know if they're gonna kill her right away or they have to let you in to that. With General Bill, the CRM, they let people in. They don't just they recruit people, and somebody has to have to put in a good word for you. So yeah, I think General Bill got that one. General Bill versus Alpha. I think General Bill win that. Yeah, I think General Bill versus Alpha. General Bill would win. Too much helicopters, too much firepower, just way too much, man. Okay, and one more. I got two more from the internet that's circling around. Should Negan really be forgiven for what he did to Glenn and Abraham? Me, you know what I'm gonna say. Yeah, of course he should be forgiven. But it's easy for me to say on the other end, sitting on the other side is like easy. But what if he killed, your people or your wife or your kid or your husband or, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Should Negan be forgiven for killing Glenn and Abraham? That's the question. That's another question. Should he be forgiven? I'm going to say, I gotta take my Negan favoritism away. I gotta take that away. So I don't know, man. Alexander Green said yes, he should be forgiven. Negan should be forgiven for taking away Glenn and Abraham. It's hard for me, man, cause that's fair. That your fame kills your family, and you got. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maggie had a chance to kill him. Maggie had a chance. Lit Kid say no. Negan should never be forgiven for killing Glenn Glazer as a Glenn Glazer. Okay. You love Glenn. The lit kid, he's a Glenn guy. So I understand that. But yeah, it's up in the air for me. I don't know, man. Should he be forgiven for um it's hard. Yeah, I'm just gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. You know, people grow, people, and he's shown that he can. He grew. So I'm gonna say yeah, but in the back of my mind, I don't know because you know when people kill your people, what you going? I can't blame people if they say no. So me, I'm gonna say yes. He should be forgiven. Um, Either way, I'm cool with either way. Lit Kid said if Maggie and Negan actually become a thing, I'm gonna start watching the show. Absolutely. Okay. We got somebody new here. Varia X. I don't know. Varia. Thanks for coming. God bless you and your family, and I hope everybody is doing well. And thanks for popping up. Thanks for showing. We the Walking Dead family show. You know, we talk about the Walking Dead every day from 9 o'clock, 9:30 to 10 till beyond. We just get into our conversations and we talk. LOL. It's every day, every single day. Yeah, man. But thank you for being here, Varia. Hopefully I got that right. I'll be butchering people's names and stuff. But I hope you and your family is good, man. Thanks for being here. Welcome to the family. Welcome. Alexander Green said every day. That is a comma. Oh, a comment. Okay. Cool. Every day. That is a comment. Yeah, man. Oh, he said whoa. Let me go back to very X. You remind me of Tyrese, LOL. Same calm demeanor and kind soul. Plus, you're both big fellas. No, I'm not a bit. Well, now, yeah, I'm a little. Vary up my. I'm trying to lose some weight, but yeah, man, yeah, I do my little push-ups here and there and little sit-ups. I'm trying, man. Everybody say I remind them of Tyrese for some reason. Maybe it's this. I don't know. But man, thanks for the comment, man. I appreciate it. Alexander Green said, look at their comment. Yeah, man, I'm trying to, trying to figure this thing out. I will figure it out. I always try to, look at people's things and try to see what they say and, we'll figure it out. One more from the fans. What character deserve a better ending? What character deserve a better ending? Or characters. We can choose, it can be multiple people. Like we always talked about Glenn. Thank you, sir. Varia said, thank you, sir. Recently watched the Daryl episode, the Daryl spinoff, which reignited my interest in the series. And yeah, I think the resemblance is a part of the facial hair for sure. LOL. Absolutely, yeah, Tyrese, man. That's my guy, though, Very. I love Tyrese. V, I'm going to call you V from now on. V, I love Tyrese, V. That's my guy. V also said, I've seen a lot of Tyrese lately because I've binged Always Sunny, and he's in many episodes of it. Oh, wow, Always Sunny. Tyrese played in a lot of stuff, man. I remember his face in a lot of things, but okay, I'm going to probably check it out. Always Sunny. Okay. Hey, man, this is what we do here. Little family show, and a lot of Walking Dead, because, that's what it's about. But, Alexander Green said, and Rosita. Josh said, Denise. Which character deserve a better ending? Denise, yeah, Rosita, definitely. But I said it, Rosita, she did it to herself. So Rosita, all right, she deserved. Of course, both of them I think deserved better. I think, yeah, I honestly think. I think, what's our guy name? The guy that got trapped between the doors with the walkers. Him and Beth was friends from the hospital. So, and I think Tyrese too. We talking about Tyrese. I think Tyrese deserved a better ending. Glenn, of course. Rosie, yeah, they all deserved a better ending. So it ain't one character. I can't say just one character. Yeah, Noah. Noah, he deserved a better ending. Oh, but when I saw this and I wrote it down, I said right away, I said Herschel deserved a better ending. I definitely think Herschel should have just went out, maybe, I don't know, by a walker. He should have got bit by a walker instead of, getting his, you know, whatever he got, whatever, the governor did to him. I think Herschel should have, I think Herschel deserved a better ending to his story. Yeah, man. Noah, rest in peace. Yeah, Herschel, man. Rest in peace, Herschel. And Josh said Andrea. Yeah, damn. It's so much. What about Sasha, Andrea? Damn, we lost so many people. That's crazy. And then we can go to other places. Well, Fear. I don't know. Did Fear really lose anybody that we want? I don't know about Fear. Did they really lose anybody? V said Dell got screwed. LOL. Well, there you go. Dell. Yeah, Dell, man. I still think about that, man. Dell shouldn't have died like that. Dell was valuable to us too. He was definitely valuable. At least Sasha had an epic ending. Oh yeah, she definitely did. And now she did it. She did it herself. Now Sasha, took her own fate in her own hands. I mean, is not cool. I'm not, but Sasha, she definitely went. She went her way. She went out her way. So yeah, I think Sasha definitely deserved better. Deserve a better ending. Alexander Green said, yeah, Dell was my favorite character, but he died sadly. Only if Carl killed that Walker, Dell would have been alive. Yeah, Carl, yeah. Then but no, I can't blame Carl for that. He was too young. Carl was too young. Josh said Dell's speech in season 2 about Randall was one of my best in the show. Yeah, I gotta go back. I don't really remember the speech. What you said, it was season 2, Randall. Yeah, I gotta go back to remember the speech. Yeah, I'll probably remember it in a minute or so. I don't know. But yeah, man, Sasha did go out her way. And Dell was a lot of people like Dell, man. A lot of people like Dell, a lot of people like Herschel. Surprisingly, a lot of people like Merle. I don't know. A lot of people like Merle though. They think Merle, after he changed, then Merle was cool. Merle, he was cool, man. Daryl brother, he was cool after he changed. So I don't know, man. It's wild. Some wild stuff. Alexander said, and then Shane went crazy. Yeah, Shane deserved, I don't know. I don't want to now. Shane is our guy. I don't want to, but I don't think Shane deserved. I think Shane got what he got, man. X said, I like Nick and Fear the Walking Dead. Nick should have got, and I'm saying like who in Fear the Walking Dead? Nobody, but Nick, man. Nick. Nick should have got, yeah, Nick should have, his death, the little girl killed him, man. It was sad, man. He said, yeah, Nick, biased. I'm a drug addict and was always anxious. wanted to be socially relaxed like him. Yeah, man, if you do, I don't mind. I used to dibble and dabble, with the marijuana. But yeah, man, I still have my little drink here and there. But no, man, yeah, man, Nick went out. Nick should have got a better ending. Yeah, Apocalypse would be a good way to force abstinence. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You learn from Wow, here I go again. Learn from what's the guy? Learn from him? Learn from our guy, man, who he loved to drink, but he couldn't, Daryl had to get on him. Alexander Green said, LOL in bad way because of drug withdrawal. Yeah, man, yeah. That drug withdrawal, man, it is. It's hard for people. I don't know. I never. V said Bob. Yeah, Bob, man. Tainted meat. Yeah, Bob. Come on, Bob had a problem, and he had to fix that real quick. The apocalypse, it will fix you, man. You will get fixed. Alexander said, beautiful line. Yeah, man. Tainted meat. Absolutely. And that was it for me. That's all all the questions, but feel free if y'all got, I just, had to give some of the fan questions, but yep. Beautiful line. Yeah, man, it was crazy, man. Bob and everybody. A lot of people deserve. I can't pick one person. A lot of people do deserve. The little boy. Well, he wasn't around for long, so I really didn't get attached to him. So, what's her name's son? He wasn't in Fear the Walking Dead. He wasn't really. I thought they found a cure for a minute with his son, but I don't know. V said, I also wish Beth had gone into more of a character. That was so difficult for Daryl. Yeah, Daryl and Beth connected on another level, and her death was sad. Yeah, she should have. But people, we saying everybody, we saying a lot of people, but some of these people, Um, Beth, what, she was just cool. She wasn't a top, one of the top people and one of the, I don't know, a lot of people, we love Beth, but was Beth really a fan favorite though? Like, I don't know. To me, I don't know. I don't think so. So Beth, but how she went out wasn't right. I didn't respect that, how Beth went out, but Beth wasn't a fan favorite though, I don't think. Josh said, Josh said, I wish Carol took Beth under her wing. Yeah, man, Carol would have taught her some things. Carol would have definitely taught Beth a few things, gave her a few pointers, and, she would have been all right if Carol would have, but Carol was doing what Carol do. Yep, Carol was doing what she do, man. Beth was Beth. We like her singing. She had, she could sing a little bit. She could cheer us up when we feeling down. But I don't know, man. She had to go. She had, So she wasn't one of the big characters like Rick. Nobody bigger than Rick, bro. Negan, Daryl, Michonne, Maggie. She wasn't, that wasn't her personality. So she just, it is what it is. And I don't know. The Walking Dead latest new funny theory. Oh, okay. I wrote some stuff down. Yeah, people, man, that's basically it for me, man. What else y'all got? If y'all got something, y'all want to say some stuff, but I'm done. I'm good, man. Beautiful. Another amazing, absolutely amazing show. Another one, people. Another one. We definitely had an amazing show, you know. Um, and that's it for me, man. That's it. Like I said, if y'all got something to say, y'all got something going on, then let's talk about it. But other than that, we good, man. We had a wonderful show. Everybody showed, everybody came out, everybody, showed love. Everybody, man, is growing. It's gonna keep growing. Be patient. It's gonna keep growing. We're gonna keep showing love. We're gonna keep moving this positivity. We're gonna keep moving right along, man, and we're gonna wait to see what's next, man, as far as this Walking Dead thing. And we here, man. All right, Alexander. See you, man. See you later. See you tomorrow. No, tomorrow, Friday. That's only my day off, people. Friday. I take one day off, so Friday is it. I didn't come on Saturday last, but I'm definitely Friday. Friday is my day off. Then I come back Saturday with the people. I'm definitely coming Saturday. Start doing that. Start trying to be consistent with this thing. Man. It's the only way it's gonna build. We gonna build this thing up. All right, Josh. See you later, man. It was great having you. You and Alexander. Yeah, definitely. Got to spend time with the family, man. Family is family. That's all we got, people. That's all we got. So they got us and we got them. So, it is what it is. But, man, God bless you, Alexander Green. God bless you. Josh, for coming through. Josh, man, you've been coming through. I appreciate it, man. You're part of it now, part of the family. Respect. To all the people, V came through. He stayed for a while. Respect to V. Everybody who came and showed me love and came and just came for a minute, a second, or I appreciate y'all. I definitely appreciate y'all. So it was a great show, and we about to get out of here. And one more thing, I want to give another shout out. He didn't come here. My Quentin Gilmore. He donated yesterday. It was first donation ever on the show, so I had to shout him out. So I brought a drink for him so I can toast to him, but he didn't show up tonight. Hopefully he'll come. He'll see this and come back tomorrow. And I appreciate everything, people. I appreciate the likes, the subscribing, the follow, whatever, the comments. I appreciate everything, man. I appreciate you guys. Definitely. Without y'all, I'm not even here. I don't know what I would be doing. Like, what the hell? I don't know. But anyway, all right, I'm going to see y'all later. All right? Peace.